the deeper the fame, with the one paid, with the one never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Texas Rangers.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. What's the word on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. Hit in the air out to center field. Langford makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Outside.
No, that's out.
And the count even 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. He tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Hunter Goodman digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. deGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. 2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Two outs. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. And that's outside. Two out, space is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now here is Jordan Beck. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Goodman off of first with 2 away. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Next pitch
That
is
missed. That's the
outside.
ball.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Michael Tolia. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Got it! And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now the left fielder, number 8.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with a bare hand. No play. That's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here is Marcus Semien. That one is absolutely belted, and no one can run it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here comes Corey Seager. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Foul ball there. No outs. Runner on second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. To third, Karros. In plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Fastball is outside. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Jock Peterson waiting to hit for the Rangers. Swings through that one.
Full count.
On the ground. And foul ball. Simeon at second with 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 1 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back, top of the second. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And the right-hander deals. That one is upstairs.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 9.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And next is the designated hitter. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's a little bit low. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jack Peterson.
Nobody knows how I feel, cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, LLV. I remember him in
Freeland back to work. That's outside. Ball 1. Peterson just got a piece of it. Just
that missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one fouled off. Man at second.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Third baseman.
Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close. And I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Here's Josh Young. First offering, and it just misses. Late swing fouled off. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. And they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
One out, runner at second. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. A switch hitter batting right. That's a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side. To first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that misses, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, on to the 3rd inning. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Carros. Hit softly on the ground to third. Jump throw. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now it's going to be Adael Amador. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Moniak. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Carros stands at first with 1 out. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. He reached on a walk his first time. In there for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's
No, that's
downstairs.
low. Ball.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores.
Now
And they
back.
trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Pitches in the
1-1.
dirt. And 1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next one misses. And that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one outside. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have
Now
easily
batting,
been called a strike in that location.
Michael.
First and
Tolia.
second. 2 outs. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's a little bit
that's
high. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I guess you
1
throw
strike.
it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 2 and the Rockies 1. Back in Arlington,
Leading up
now
for
it's
the
Marcus
Rangers,
Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
For Marcus Semien,
Semien.
probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in
1 ball, no
2015
strike.
with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And it's even up.
1-1.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, the
Seager
shortstop,
stands in
Corey.
now. Struck out swinging his
Seager.
first time. And that one wrapped foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw.
He's in there.
And he's there with a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike. Ball one there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one
Now
out.
batting, center fielder.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So up next, Wyatt Langford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Seager at third. Garcia over at first with one away. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off. He was late.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. One run across. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Kyle Freeland done for the afternoon, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Roansy Contreras takes
Number
over on the mound.
66.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
2 on, 1 out, and Jack Peterson stands in. Golden opportunity right here. This one in the air, center field. Doyle makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Molina getting loose as well. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Rockies 1. On to the 4th, and here is Ezequiel Tovar.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one fouled off. Tovar, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third, Young jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. Caught looking his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The batter, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Colorado's
Yadiel
DH. Struck out
Hernandez.
swinging his first time. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1-0. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that one sliced foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in.
Count is full.
Three and 2 now. And that's ball
Take
4.
your base, ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Carrows swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Headed towards the corner. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Goes down looking. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off
Leading
the
up
bottom of the
for the
fourth,
Rangers,
Josh Young.
third baseman, Josh Young.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. The next pitch
That's the ball.
misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the
inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he really sells the
2 balls,
changeup
2
with that
strikes.
arm action.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive. Sends it to Tolia. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, catcher Jonah Heim.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Up and
That's the ball.
in, and a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now
Well,
batting,
just couldn't pull the
left
trigger
fielder,
on the fastball
Josh
right there, and I don't think he was taking it,
Smith.
thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Number 8, the
No,
next
that
to
missed.
hit,
That's a
takes
ball.
ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Siegs to the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a curve is down and in.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Amador gets it to first, and Seager is set down. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Adael Amador. DeGrom back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
There's the swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here.
No
Pitcher
ball,
just
2
in the
strikes.
driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Hunter Goodman.
2 down, bases empty. Hunter Goodman now at the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Throws to second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Gets the outside corner with that one.
It's 0-1.
Goodman stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Phil Maton getting ready to go. Coulombe also getting ready. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back now to
Colorado.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the mound,
57.
Angel Chevy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's the right
Leading
fielder,
up for the
Adolis
Rangers,
Garcia.
The right
1
fielder,
for 2.
Adolis Garcia.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Wyatt Langford, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Outside low, 1-0.
Ball, no
There's
strikes.
one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
the
So credit the
designated
pitcher for
hitter,
having him
Jock
out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yeah, the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the
first
stretch
baseman,
after giving up the
number
leadoff
21.
single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way. Takes it himself. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 6 and the Rockies 1. Back at Globe
Leading
Life
off for the
Field.
Rockies,
New inning
the
getting
first baseman,
started.
number
Now at the
4,
plate, Michael Tolia.
Tolia.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 2 in this one. Gets the call. That's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Brenton Doyle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for
Seth
Colorado.
Halverson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
54.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
For the Rangers,
Leading off, Josh Young. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
This one in the air. Tolia hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that is out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Beck hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left field.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter. He's already homered in this game. drive, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses.
That's a ball.
Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
The batter, number 5.
First and second,
Shortstop,
2 outs. And here's Corey Seager hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off left side.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, and it gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Adolis Garcia. On a line, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Two outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there to the warning track, makes the catch. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Rockies 1. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sean Armstrong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Sean Armstrong.
Mama always told me to treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully. So that's what I did till I came home, early caught mine with another man. Now there's a shallow grave on my back.
high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Kyle Carroll.
So, man aboard. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Carroll. Right side. Garcia settles under it. One away.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And
It's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Here's the second baseman, Adael Amador. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Simeon. Rockies down to their final out. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
And that's outside. Ball one. There's the strike.
1-1.
Two outs with a runner at third. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Empty glass.